Hey, what is up guys? GuitarRock here, welcome back to another CounterSide video. Alright, so global patch notes is out today. Let's talk about it. A couple of things that I find very surprising that perhaps might bring back my interest in the game, but new systems altogether. First things first, let's talk about the coupon code exclusively. This is something that you gotta use this right now. As far as I know, this is going to be available until October 24th. Make sure you guys use this. So this is called Discover the World. It's an exclusive unique coupon code for Columbus Day Special. Now this is only going to work for global server. Alright, so if you are on C or whatever, it's not going to work. Alright, let me see if I can. Okay, where is it? Okay, yeah, they have moved the button here. Enter coupon code, Discover the World, boom. Now this is going to give you quite a number of quartz. As you can see, 500 quartz. Make sure you guys use that. You don't want to miss out on one of the better coupon codes. 500 quartz is a lot. It's going to help you in the weekly black tickets, etc, etc, etc. Now let's talk about the patch notes. What are we having in global server? October 11th patch notes. If you guys are not aware, Awaken Rosaria is finally coming to global. We're going to talk about Awaken Rosaria a little bit, give you guys my perspective on her as a C server player, alongside with a few other things. New story. Alright, if you guys are interested in the story, the lore, definitely a very good one. We will see a Ray appearing again. Clifford game part 2, alright, will be available. Now Awaken Rosaria is going to be one of the better Awaken characters to pull for. Alright, so let me just log in to my C server account, which I have right here. Poof. Alright, so this is my Awaken Rosaria from C server. Now I think she is one of the better characters out there for sure. If I have to name like a top 5 Awaken characters, probably Awaken Rosaria is going to be one of them. She is very, very good. One of the best entrants in any Awaken character. Alright, look at this. Look at this entrance. Tell me this is not cool. She just stood up from a chair. Boom. Explosion surrounding there. And you know what? Final judgment. Alright, so the purpley stuff, not that big of a fan of. So she's going to be a 6-cost sniper air unit, as you can see, right? So she stays in the air, constantly doing her things whatsoever. Where is she? I forgot mine is not yet 110, running out of fusion core right here on C server. Now as you can see, basic skill is going to be pretty interesting. She targets air units within range first, so she's going to prioritize air. Alright, does not apply targets exceeding valid hits, so that's going to be very, very good. And what makes her really strong is this one, right? Deals extra crit guaranteed damage when only one target is hit. So this is going to be good against bosses, for example, if you are fighting any of the raids, etc, right? So her passive skill, you can see this one literally written right here, unaffected by chill and freeze. So she is released after Awaken Regina, who specializes in that, right? So if you have been pulling for Awaken Regina, which I can't even find anymore. Am I blind? Where's my Awaken Regina on this particular account? Oh, here. Yeah, so if you pull her before this in PvP, Awaken Rosaria is supposed to be the counter to Awaken Regina in a way, right? So she's not affected by chill and freeze in that sense that is written here on the passive skill, right? Delivers enhanced attack every 5 crits and nullifies buff of the hit enemy for 2 seconds. Does not apply to targets exceeding valid hits. Alright, creates Inferno. Alright, when she reaches 40% HP, cancels all extra damage. So if her damage is low, she also gains 30% attack and immune to damage for 3 seconds. Now this can sometimes be in your favor if you are trying to fight against Awaken Lee Suyon. Now if you are an Awaken Lee Suyon abuser, you gotta pay attention to this. Make sure you activate it at the right time. Alright, after acquiring more buffs after 3 stacks, attack plus 10%. So that is going to be on the passive skill. On the special skill, you can see she is going to do damage. Alright, and all stacks disappear after the special skill. She gains 15% attack speed. This is going to be something to consider. Ultimate skill, increase enemies damage taken amplification by 20% for 8 seconds, and then does true damage. Right, and then you can see this is the most important one right here. Basic attacks and enhanced attacks are guaranteed to crit for 10 seconds after she casts the ultimate skill, which makes her a very strong damage dealer. Now Her skill is all about buffing herself, increase crit, prioritize air, give her some sort of immunity. But a lot of these things are not prevalent or not must-have in PvE, right? Like if you think about it, this is very good for PvP. She's going to be one of the better characters in PvP. Now in PvE, you can get away with not having her. Now don't get me wrong, I think she's still one of the better characters and I do encourage a lot of players to pull for her. However, like I said, she is mostly going to be a damage dealer. If you already have Curian, if you already have Awaken, let's see, Awaken, what is that? Xiaoyun, you know, maybe Awaken Maria to a certain extent. Those characters also can do a lot of damage, so you don't really need her per se if you're looking for more utility based characters. You know, even Awaken Regina that recently just came out, also she has slightly utility, alright, in terms of her chill and freeze, but Awaken Rosaria is going to be just pure damage. Alright, she's a strong character, but do keep in mind that if you're looking for like a sniper unit for PvE, I think most people are going to stick to their either Agnes, alright, which recently came in the counterpass, and also Castro Xiaolin, right? Awaken Rosaria is going to be probably the top 3 snipers out there. Actually, I feel like Curian does more damage than her. Alright, it does depend on the situation. In PvP, obviously, being an air unit is always an advantage. But I'm not talking about PvE perspective, right? So something to also consider. Now, if you want to save to pull for Awaken Lyudmila, which I believe should be coming next, that's going to be something that, you know, specializes in countering Replacer King. Or you could also wait for Awaken Karin. I do think that Awaken Karin is... she feels like she serves better purpose because she has more utility. Alright, I know it's a bit different, right? One is a air Awaken Sniper, one is an Awaken Ranger that's on the ground, right? But I do think that Awaken Karin Wong might be better based on my experience. If you're looking for PvP and PvE specifically, right? So since she feels like, you know, she has a little bit of added advantage in some stages, I do feel like you can pull for both, because if you skip Awaken Lyudmila, there's a chance that you will be able to save again for Awaken Karin Wong. I do think that the order is going to be Awaken Rosaria, Awaken Lyudmila, and then Awaken Karin right after. So that's just a prediction, because following a C server, right? That's going to be something to consider. Now, whether you want to pull or not, it's going to depend. If you have the, you know, the extra black tickets, consider her as well. She's very cool, very strong character. Look at that. Look at that. She's no longer sitting down on the chair. She's now standing up, and I love that. So, Ray, counterpass Ray. Personally, I have never really find a use for this guy, alright? It's really hard. If you play PvP comms, maybe you can meme around with Ray, but in most cases, like, you know, I feel like most players can get away with not having an Awaken Ray. This is going to be a defender, a 5-cost defender, right? It's going to be a little bit different than Awaken Rosaria. Awaken Rosaria right here is a 6-cost Awaken Sniper. Ray's kit is going to be much more of, he can charge forward, alright? And then he can also apply some knockback CC in a way, right? He is immune to certain things, as you can see, based on the ultimate skill. But I don't really find a purpose for him. He doesn't really tank that well. I mean, like, even though he's a defender, right? I feel like Awaken Hilde, Awaken Jake, those are better if you're looking for a defender. He's much more of a striker, it feels like, in a sense. But, you know, like, personally, I don't see much of him in PvP myself as well, at least on the C server, right? Maybe in KR server, there are more players that plays him. But, you know, counterpass Awaken unit, you can consider getting him. He is available for every player if you wish to purchase the counterpass, the battle pass. Rosaria is coming back in a regular SSR variant. Consider pulling her as well. She's pretty good. Frederick Doma. Now, I do recommend him. He is very good in a lot of raids. We have Esterosa. If you still haven't rearmed Esterosa yet, one of the better characters to rearm. Following employees and operator have been added to the recruit on demand. So we have Agnes, Mi Rinae, Jin Bora, and Jung Da-in. Alright, that's going to be added. Olivia Park right here. Chloe Starseeker. Tempest, a new ship. Okay, so let's talk about this ship. This ship is a very good ship. Alright, increased crit damage resistance for deployed allies. If you are a Curian fan, consider using this ship. Alright, this is going to be a very solid ship moving forward. Alright, so You can see deploys improved bulwark on the front. All right, and you can stun, and this includes max as well. And also the active this ultimate skill summons 6 allied wardens. Okay, so you can pair this with your own warden, make 8, and this is a very good pair with Kyrian in a way. Very good ship for Kyrian if you intend to use that, right? All damage enemies are going to receive damage taken amplification. Alright, so very cool for sure. So this is new. Let's talk about this. Relic binary. Finally, we have something that allows you to, the latent ability reset system has been added. So you can re-roll the options with relic binaries and credits. So we have 3 different binary, right? So let's talk about this a little bit. So let me see if I can show you guys an example of any gears. This is on C server account, but if you guys are not aware, you can always tune your gears. Now, how do you want to tune your gears? You go to the HQ right here, go to workshop, right? So you can either enhance or tune right here. You click on that. So gear tuning, as you can see, let me select a random gear. So this particular one. So you can tune this particular substat right here, option 1 and option 2. This is the substat, right? So this one and this one. So you can use this particular one, tuning binary, the purple ones. And then there's a set binary, which is the set right here. You can use this particular one, which is the set binary, the gold ones. However, there's no way to this particular latent here. I always want to tune that, but there's no way to switch that away. Alright, sometimes you get very good substats, you get very good set, but the latent sucks balls. So finally, we have an option now. We have an option to do that. Now this is going to be using this particular new feature, new currency. I don't know how to get this yet. This only rerolls for the percentage of the gear, not the option itself. Oh, what? No. My dream is ruined. So, it only rerolls the percentage. That means you're still stuck to skill haste if you get skill haste, but the percentage numbers might change. So it doesn't change the option. So more relic binaries and credits will be required as you reroll. Only gears with full latent ability option unlock are eligible for the reroll. That means you need to +7 them at least. The option may disappear if you do not confirm the reroll option. A tab will be added to allow for reroll. A special update gift will be sent. 30 relic binary. Why didn't they just give you option to reroll the entire option? Why is it just a percentage? That is such a waste. That is, oh man, that's such a waste. So you still have to go through gear hell farming. God damn it, Studio B-Side. Why this is such a good thing to solve the frustration with the gear rolls, but you gotta do it this way, eh? Just the percentages, just the numbers. Come on. Alright, challenge stage. Looks like this is going to be extra for you to farm. If you are interested to get any of the Fallen Hawk mole for these following characters exclusive gear. Alright, Rosaria's one is pretty good. This only works for the Rosaria that's the SSR version, not the Awakened version. Alright, Frederick Yuma, Frederick Doma as well. A new raid boss will be Inhibitor. Okay, and then we have Company Reinforcement Season, 700 quartz for logging in. Very cool. Flashback scenes. Okay, so this is going to be for the sub streams if you guys haven't done any of those. And alongside Appear Possibilities is added to Administration Failure Substream Event Store. And some bug fixes, etc. Alright, so that's it. That's it for the patch notes. Awaken Rosaria is coming to global. That's the huge big thing. I think KR has a slightly better one because they get Ligiso with Altarium Reactor. I can't wait for that to come to global as well. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe, give this video a like. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day. Goodbye.